I wanted to tell you about an outreach to Right to Know. Janine reached out from Arizona, and Janine writes, I did a DNA test, and I recognized both my paternal and maternal matches. So right away we know she didn't have a DNA surprise herself. She says her father's name was Lewis. Lewis and her mother separated when she was a child. A woman reached out to her because she was trying to find out who her father was. She grew up not knowing her father, and she had matched with Janine. Ancestry, of course, said that they were a possible first cousin. Always says that. We've talked about that. I think if they told every possible first cousin, oh, by the way, you could be a half sister or a half brother, that might freak everybody out. So they start out with first cousin, but it does lead to a lot of confusion for people. It says there's a possibility that this woman is the product of an assault. Now, I know you all have heard me talk about this before. For a lot of women, it's easier to say it was assault, but you don't know what the truth is. So you really need to tread lightly here. And that's also really difficult for Janine because this person who's reaching out to her is talking about her father. Hey, by the way, I might be your sibling. Oh, and your dad assaulted my mom. That's a lot for Janine to process, right? We have to remember when we have a DNA surprise, we know we've gotten the information. Even if we have a match immediately and reach out to them a half an hour later, we've still had that extra half an hour to think about this. So this is great. I'm so glad that Janine reached out to us. Janine also says, my dad, Lewis, mentioned that he might have another child out there and that her name might be Bobbi. Now, Bobbi is the name of the woman who reached out. So dad got a little confused, remembered mom's name, but not the name of the child. Anyway, can you help me confirm that this woman is indeed my half-sibling and how I should proceed? So, like I said, I'm so glad that Janine reached out. Of course, we chatted with her for a while and talked about the fact that she needs to gather more information. And when you're talking about entering into reunion with anybody, you need to go super, super slow. And I'm happy to say that she did connect with the woman and they have been talking and they haven't yet brought up how this woman was created. That's not really important right now or germane to the relationship between the two of them. As they get more comfortable and build more experiences and time with each other, then they can start to talk about those sorts of things. Janine did have pictures after we confirmed that the woman was indeed her sister, pictures of her father as a child and throughout his life, and medical information for her new sister. And I'm really glad that she was confident and comfortable in sharing that information with her. I want everybody to remember that when someone reaches out to you, they're not looking for anything beyond pictures, information, medical history, and possibly a connection. That's it. We just want to know who we are and what makes us tick, why we look like we do.